Yeah. We could go band for band. But we could go aim for aim.
You're loving the British, yeah? But yeah, welcome to the podcast. And first of all, I wanted to ask, is that accent real?
Yes, and no also, because when I was born in Texas,
Born in Texas.
yeah, my accent was developed there because I was surrounded by a lot of Indians.
Right. But your accent is very Indian. It's
Yeah,
not
like,
very...
see, hi guys, thank you for inviting us for the Cashflow app. Really,
There's no app.
No,
There's
that's
no
crazy.
application. It's
Oh,
just
is
a
it?
podcast on
Crazy.
YouTube.
thanks for inviting us all the way from London, and I really love London, and I don't like the fish and chips.
Right. But like you could
In
speak
it.
in a proper British accent as well, innit? Because
Yeah,
like
yeah.
then you could like be like, yeah.
That is fake.
Do you guys think my London accent, my British
Well,
accent
I think
is
it's pretty legit, to be
pretty
honest.
proper,
Yeah,
innit?
pretty nice.
Yeah, it's pretty.
I think it's legit.
Could you try to do a British accent?
Hello, thanks for inviting me to this
Still-
That's again the
Cashflow
Texas.
app.
Sounds
it's,
Texas.
it's the same.
Oh, that means you guys are believing I have Texas accent.
Yeah.
You guys can be honest with him. It's fine.
So where did you get your comedy skills from?
As you know, guys, I'm a natural. So there was no.
That's a very funny way of saying you.
When I was born, only I was funny, and I did not know I was
Funny looking, maybe. I don't know.
And then people told me, "Excuse me, why don't you do comedy?" I said, "What is that?" That means you make people laugh. I said, "Oh, that I was doing anyway." Do we need to learn that?
Guys, I always wanted to be a comedian. You know, like when I grew up, I used to watch Russell.
What was that?
Sorry. It's just... You know, when I was growing up with my dad, I used to watch Russell Peters all the time, and like seeing brown representation in the media like helped a lot with me, you know, because it allowed me to realize that brown people can be funny as well in that spotlight. And I was the class clown always, so I wanted to get up on stage and make jokes. So that really inspired me a lot.
I was just laughing at
I'm
you,
sorry,
bro.
why is that funny?
Because you said brown people, and that was very racist.
But I'm brown, so I can say that.
No, never talk about colors.
Yeah, I agree. You shouldn't say that.
Yeah. And this is a cash flow app discussion.
There's no application, Sundeep.
So why are we? So you are talking about cash flow, right?
Yeah.
The money that come in and go out.
Definitely.
So
how
you are
much
not
money?
going to have an app for that.
No.
Well, only if you can make more for us, maybe.
So you
Right,
see?
but
So
it's
he's
like-
interested in app. You have to put the seed into the what you call that? The soil.
The soil.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how do you think people make money online?
Mostly through fraudulent practices. There's a lot of scammy things going on online.
Yeah.
90% of that is scammy.
Bro, I thought you were going to say something inspirational, like, you know, like you can make videos
Their
online.
product will be inspiration, right? The 10% that is working,
Yeah.
they will say this is our product.
Right. But
That's
like we don't do fraudulent activities. Like
you never done like fraud. Like,
No. Like we do like proper mainstream media. There's a lot of ways to make money online. You can do like media, brand deals. You can do all of those things.
Close your legs. At this point.
That was
Somebody
mansplained.
might hit you in the kahunas.
Well, what does your
saying
family
this-
think of you as a comedian?
They don't think of him at all.
Huh? Yeah, you must have like wife and kids. Well, what do they think of you?
Look at how he shut down. He's like, bro,
Moving on.
for the fit beds in the room, he wants to move on, you know, in case
Yeah, the
there's
cash
someone-
flow, actually, whenever I buy coffee, I am giving cash. Okay? And I'm getting coffee in return.
Yeah.
So where is the cash flow?
What does coffee have to do with the cash?
Guys, bro, we are providing this podcast to the people who have no idea what is cash and what is flow. Imagine this guy. Okay,
Right.
He can't be in the
Ansh,
camera.
yeah, he's our new intern who just
He
came
did
in.
not know the spelling of entrepreneur. Do you know what is the meaning of entrepreneur?
Yeah, but I don't know if you know the pronunciation of entrepreneur.
Okay, you tell the spelling.
ENTREPRENEUR.
Yeah, that is why you are not an entrepreneur.
That was
Because
the
you-
right spelling.
Bro, people who are educated, and they know everything about spelling and all this meaning, they will never become entrepreneur. Why? Because they are more fixated on the main thing rather than the actual technical thing.
Okay, so you mean like street smarts is like more important than...
So that is why these people are here.
Yeah. So Sundeep, can you spell entrepreneur?
I don't need to spell.
You don't need to spell.
No, spell it for us, please, so that we can...
A-N-T. Because I'll tell you the story. Because my...
Don't say your aunt.
not aunt. There was a lot of ants in...
Oh my God.
No, this is a true story. I know this is not connected. There were a lot of ants in my house when I was growing up. And I had a lot of plants. And it was all growing across the house.
Yeah.
I guess you were a plantrepreneur.
Wait, man. Okay, always interrupts. So the ants pruned the leaves. So I did not have to do any gardening. So what is that meaning? Ant pruner.
So you're entrepreneur.
I don't even know what to say. I mean,
There is a very hidden meaning behind this, as is all our comedy. What it says is that when something grows out of your own, outside your control, don't wait for it to be controlled.
Okay. And that's where the cash flow started.
Yeah. The ants, I did not invite the ants. Yeah. I just loved keeping the plants in my house. But it was growing out of control. Ants came out of nowhere, started pruning the leaves.
I've never heard of the saying pruning, by the way. That's never been I don't know.
That is why you're...
Pruning?
Pruning means keeping it under control. Like, cut it short.
Oh.
So, when you want to be an entrepreneur or you want to be good in cash flow or business, the intention has to be there to make money. Then all of these fundamentals, everything you will learn on your own.
I'm sorry, what did you say? Fundamentals? I'm pretty sure you said fundamentals. Okay. Can we talk about I thought we are gonna talk about like how to become a millionaire, how to be successful, like the cash flow convos, you know?
That was on the radar as well, but I feel like, I don't know, man. I feel like we kind of start talking about
No,
ants.
please, guys, ask the question.
So, how did you go viral? Tell us that.
Well, first of all, the secret to getting viral is you have to get viral first. In your, you should get a flu or something. So,
bro, that's not what they're talking about. They're talking about how we became successful on social media.
Yeah, I'm trying to get that. I'm not dumb, okay?
Okay. Are you going to continue?
Like TikTok, you got 1 million followers.
On the social
media. Yeah, this guy is very
Instagram.
good at explaining that. Proceed immediately.
Right, well, it was an amazing...
I'm doing it for 6 years.
It's just, I've said this a lot in a lot of podcasts. So. But I will say it for you guys as well.
Let me take a short nap.
Guys, like 3 years ago, I was sleeping on my sister's couch. And I didn't have a place to live. And Sundeep reached out to me and he wanted to make a podcast. And for so many weeks, I just kept telling him, no. And then he reached out finally and he said, I booked the podcast studio. Funnily enough, it was this exact same place that we're sitting in right now. Yeah, here.
Crazy.
And then we shot the first podcast here and it's been going on ever since.
July 16th was our date.
But don't say date.
Anniversary, was it?
No.
It will be an anniversary. It's bromance, bro.
Bro, you're making it... I don't want to say it, but you're making it like fruity.
You should have no gender bias. This is bromance. There is romance with a woman. With us, it's bromance.
Can you not look at me in the eyes when you're saying bromance?
Where should I look?
He winked at him.
Guys, please, can you ask some more questions?
No, I want to learn more about this cash flow thing. Like what exactly it is.
What do you think it is?
I think that when you are having a lot of money and you are spending the money without thinking how much you have in your bank, you end up having no money. So, where is the flow? Wait. I know, from a context of business, let's say you're having 1 million in your bank account.
Right.
And then you're spending that money and you are waiting for the people to give you back the money in return also, right?
Yeah.
So, by the time you are giving credit. Sorry. Let's say cash. You
Bro,
have
is the third definition you're going into?
Bro, wait.
Okay.
So 1 million cash you have in the bank account. You are producing goods. and then you are selling the goods to your customers. You want the money to come back to you. Customer says, no, I'll give you after 3 months. Now he spent all the money producing the goods and selling it. Now he's not got the money back. So there is no cash flow.
Have you sold any goods before in the past?
Yeah, I was selling products and then people did not give me back the money. So I ended up doing this kind of podcast with this guy.
What kind of products were you selling in the past?
None of your business.
Well, guys, I think, cash flow is very important because I think it's money coming in repeatedly. You have to have different streams of income. You have to have passive income that's also coming in. You have to have your side hustle. That's super important. And I think in your day-to-day life, you can't just have one single stream of income. It's very important to diversify your portfolio, but also do your own research.
Correct.
Yeah. Do you have any side hustles as well? Or?
Oh, yeah, I have a lot of side hustles. Just get back to me on that one. Just ask Sundeep the next question.
Have you got any side hustles?
Side hustles is lot of things. Like sometimes have you heard the song Every Day I'm hustling?
Yeah, Rick Ross by Rick
Yeah,
Ross.
hustling.
You're hustling, every day. Yeah.
Hustling. DJ, can you?
So what's the side hustle?
No, there was a song made by Katt Williams. When he entered the stage, it's a very viral video. Have you seen that video? He just enters the stage and he says, every day I'm hustling.
Yeah.
And he says that, no, that's a very...
Yeah, no, I've heard the song. Bro, guys, I'm so sorry about this. Bro, they paid money to fly from the UK to do a serious
shit,
podcast
really?
with us about cash flow.
How long
convos,
is this
bro.
podcast?
I don't know. It's still going on. So can we
But they are not intervening. They are enjoying the conversation.
I don't think they have a choice right now. But
Yeah, so have you...
So side hustle is basically on a serious note.
yes,
Yeah.
thank you.
We like that. Serious. This is the whole thing is serious.
Yeah.
Is that Katt Williams got viral because of that entry for the first 10 minutes as soon as he entered the stage. He's a stand-up comedian, by the way, in case you don't know. So he just acted on this every day I'm hustling song.
Do you have
So
any
the
hidden-
point what I'm trying to make is people think that when he came on stage, he should just be performing stand-up comedy. But he diverged from the main topic and he just played out a whole song.
So that was
So what I'm coming back to is that this side hustle, what you're talking about, people think, oh, it has to make money. I'm saying it does not have to make money. It can make you feel valued at heart.
I get that.
Not everything is about money in this world.
No. But the whole point is called cash flow convos. It has to make money.
It has to make money.
There's no...
Yeah, but in order to see, of course, we'll
Then
talk
what? It's
about.
going to call cash go convos?
Leave the jokes to professionals.
Nah, he got you there. Have
I
you
was
got any,
waiting when I could insert that word.
yeah, Sundeep, have you got any hidden talents?
Yeah, hidden talent is I am very good in chess. I want to be
You
a
should keep it
grandmaster.
hidden.
No, I want to be a grandmaster. You can check on chess.com, guys. Where is the camera? It is called Sun Fernandes. SUNFERNANDES. Follow me and like, share, and subscribe.
On what? Chess.com? Guys, I'm also...
Be friends with me. Then I can play with them. My rating is 1720. So I want to reach at least 2000. And then I know Grandmaster will be difficult, but that was my childhood dream. So the reason I like to play chess is because it allows me to think so many weird connotations and combinations. Nice vocabulary.
That's crazy. No, we should have a chess match once.
Yeah.
Do like
I'm
Yeah,
also
but
actually really good in chess.
You
I
good
think
as
chess
well.
is a good analogy for life. You know, there's the king that only has one life and he can only move one step at a time. But I think that you have to have the pawns. The pawns are necessary in life. They're the people that help you move forward. And it's a really good analogy for different kinds of things. Like, you know, you have the queen who you send out there to do your bidding. And I think chess is just beautiful in that sense.
Can you repeat that again? So cash flow, no, I have not yet answered this question about the side hustle. So side hustle is I have a day job which is a procurement consultant.
Okay.
I procure stuff for the hotels before they open. And side hustle is this right now. So I was doing comedy for almost 12 years. I won so many competitions, everything. Never got popular.
No.
Only in Dubai and some parts of other...
What was that breaking point like? How did
breaking point was this podcast. So I'm very grateful that I met this guy. Met this chap.
Yeah.
In it.
Have you ever thought of going into acting, like Bollywood?
Yeah, that was
I think
my...
he'd be good in Bollywood.
Yeah,
isn't
you'd be
it?
good in
Yeah.
Bollywood.
It's funny that you say that. When we were hanging out with Russell Peters, subtle name flex, we were hanging out with him and he looked across the road, like Sundeep was there. We were all just chilling the whole night. And Russell Peters looked at him. He's like, this guy's got what it takes to be in Bollywood. And I was
Yeah,
like,
I can imagine him. You know, like the Johnny Lever, you know, the
Oh, really?
Govinda.
Govinda.
he's
Yeah,
been compared to Mr. Bean a lot.
Yeah, Mr. Bean also I can do. I am open for all kinds of collaborations and acting.
Yeah.
the Indian Mr. Bean.
But where is the camera, guys?
It's
there.
you could ask him to do a certain style of acting and he can do it on the spot.
Yeah, can you do Shah Rukh Khan?
No, not that.
Oh, not in
no,
mimicry.
like emotion. I can do any
Oh.
emotion.
Okay, so can you do sad?
But give me a topic.
Okay, so your wife just left you.
Why it is always about
That
my
he'd be.
wife? No, tell me something
You
else.
meant to
other-
say ecstatic.
Okay, give me your
Okay.
topic.
You just found out $1 million hit your bank account. And you're ecstatic.
Can you make it more?
Okay. Wow. Okay.
$10
I didn't know you were like that, dog. Okay. You just found out $50 million hit your bank account. And you're
No,
ecstatic.
because if it is acting, I should be not.
Yeah, it does.
yeah.
Yeah. If I'm the director and I'm giving you the thing.
Yeah, but then you change your mind. That means you are not good in producing or directing.
Okay, let's say $10 million hit your bank account right
But
now.
before, why did you say 1 million? Okay, 1 million. Wow, 1 million. Unbelievable. What will I do with this money?
God. I'm sorry, can we
This is excitement. Does not mean, look, these two guys are very excited to meet us, but it does not look like they are excited. But that does not mean just by the look I will judge, because inside their heart, they are bubbling with excitement.
Right. All right, let's try. You just found out that they fed you a meal and you just found out that it was poisoned.
Oh, shit. I never realized that you
Why are you
guys-
smiling? You have no. Like you
No,
have
because I'm
you
not
have 5 minutes to live.
It's okay. I'm not afraid of death like you.
That cut, guys. This is your
Bro, you are telling me to give an emotion. If you are going to tell me act like this, then it is not acting.
But the director has to give you a prompt of like how I want the movie.
Prompt is like, okay, then... Okay, see. Guys, I never thought you would give me poison. Why would you do that? You flew all the way from London. We could have come to... Sorry, there's no context. What the hell, guys? I just asked for a meal and you give me poison? And I'm going to die in 5 minutes, guys. Is this how you would want? And I will come back into the next life and then I'll make sure that I will not give you poison. Because as my father used to tell always, forgiveness is the key to success.
That's crazy, man. I think that deserves a round
Was
of
that-
applause, man.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I hate to admit that was decent.
Okay, one question. I want to ask, if you had a job
I'm sorry, guys. You've been asking him all the questions. Like this is Cashflow Convos. I came here wearing a suit. Like, ask me a question. You had all the questions prepared for Sundeep.
Okay.
I don't think you got a question.
But what is this cash flow exactly? We have not even come to the point, bro. We are just discussing everything.
They
else.
talk with influential, famous people about how to make money, how to be successful, how to be rich,
Okay.
how to
try.
be alpha, bro.
Yeah.
Like you guys.
Can
Right.
you-
Yeah. Okay. Ask him the question you were gonna ask him.
So, you've got a job interview. Yeah. And it's like a networking role, but they want you to speak in Punjabi or Hindi. Are you going to speak in Punjabi or Hindi? Can you give me an example?
Okay. Let's say I'm gonna interview you for the job. Okay. Thank you for applying for the role of the telemarketer. We need someone who can speak Hindi. Can you speak a little Hindi with
हाँ
me?
मैं बात कर सकता है भाई हिंदी से आपको क्या लेने का है बोलो नेटवर्किंग तो मेरा बचपन से मेरे का आदत है
ठीक
मैं
है
कुछ
तो
भी नेटवर्क कर सकता है
किस चीज आप नेटवर्क कर सकते हो?
तेल बेचने का है सर का तेल वो भी बेच सकते हैं
नहीं
आपका जो सर पे बाल नहीं है वो मेरा सर का तेल यूज करेगा उसको बोलते हैं सरसों का तेल बेच के दिखाओ
That's crazy.
आपने ये इस्तेमाल नहीं किए एक हफ्ते में आपका तेल नहीं होगा, आप मेरे को जॉब से निकाल सकते हो. बोलो.
Ansh, why are you laughing at this? You're not supposed. Our intern is laughing, you guys. This is not professional. I'm telling you, I've gotten him for the job. Look, he's like laughing at me because I'm bald, and
He's saying he will quit.
Yeah. So, how many job interviews have you actually been successful as a candidate?
As a candidate, actual candidate, I would say a lot of jobs I have got, but I really did not want to go and work for the company, because for me, it is more important. The interview has to be appealing to me. When I feel that the person who's interviewing me is not honest and is just saying it through a lot of, the scripted questions, and he's expecting scripted answers, I don't appreciate that.
I'm sorry. I feel like that was directed.
No, you are also playing a role, bro. Does not mean that you are actually in a company.
Right. Fair enough.
Because who will hire you as a boss?
Bro, I thought you were gonna say something.
Yeah. So which companies have you worked for?
That you can check it on my LinkedIn profile.
Yeah. And what do you like? Have you had all good experiences there? Or like, have you had
Yeah,
some
all
bad experiences?
companies, end of the day, is there for making money, right? And what they don't realize in the process is sometimes the people who are working in their company, or people who are conduits for achieving the outcome of the company.
So what was that, conduits?
Conduits is just a facilitating the whole thing to achieve a certain outcome. So employees are like a conduit. And if the company does not realize that it is so important, it's like blood flowing through your veins. If the blood is not flowing very
Veins.
well, some
the
parts
cash
of
flow.
your organs will going to get affected.
Would you say you're like the blood flow?
Yeah, I mean,
the company.
not only me, even everyone who is part of your life, like even these conversations we are having, there is in some way is affecting a greater goal. And
What's your thoughts on that?
No, I think that's very true. Like, we both are actually conduits for each other. Like our dynamic is a prime example of that. I guess you could say we conduit without each other.
Yeah, that's a good one. And we constantly roast each other. And the secret to our dynamic is that we don't like each other.
Yeah. And that we figured out later rather than sooner. But it's beautiful because that's how it works the best.
Yeah, I thought you had a bromance going on.
That's
Yeah,
really,
bromance is 2 ways. Same way romance is 2 ways. One is completely, you hate somebody so much that you love them, but it is not exactly love. It is anti-love.
Oh, okay.
So have you seen people who love to be miserable? You meet them, they are whole day depressed. And if you give them anything, they will not enjoy it. They love to be depressed because that is their natural state. The brain, the body is expecting them to be depressed. And people think that is wrong. It is not wrong. If you are not depressed, why the hell did the universe or God or your body has given you that emotion? Depression, sadness, happiness, everything is available to you, and you have to choose what emotion you want to be. So if you see, sometimes you are thinking of lot of horrible memories just because you want to get into a specific state. And that is your choice. If at this moment I think, what the hell, this is supposed to be cash flow, and what are we the hell we are talking about? I can be depressed or I can have a laugh.
Yeah.
Which is what we are having right now. But
That
this
is
guy is
true.
not happy.
No,
so
because
he
I
is depressed
just-
because he loved to be miserable.
No, that's not it. I just wasn't expecting you to say
Yeah.
that you hate me and like the anti-love thing. Like, it started out nice.
Yeah. So moving on, what exactly is this cash flow app that you want to develop?
There is no.
I know there is no app, but
It's the money rolling into your bank.
So, you can.
yeah, I want to know. These guys are keep on see the reverse psychology, guys. He invited us for this podcast, and we are revealing so many secrets of ourselves. They will go and publish all of this on the internet. Tomorrow, the people will say these guys are not what we thought they are.
That is true.
So these are the most ultimate manipulators.
Yeah, why don't we get to know something more about you guys? Did you know
And
that?
did you even check their background or anything? How you can just Just because they came all the way from London. Tomorrow I'll go to London and say I came all the way from Texas. What they will say? Oh, come do a podcast.
Well, bro,
Guys, I want this guy looks fully Indian Punjabi and this guy looks Egyptian.
they're actually brothers.
We're brothers, yeah.
You're actually brothers.
Blood brothers.
I didn't know that
But
as well.
how do you know?
Actually, that made me a bit suspicious because
Bro,
this guy looks Pakistani.
Bro,
and he
I
looks
can tell tomorrow
Lebanese.
we both are brothers.
Well, no one's gonna believe that. Let's be real. I mean, I'm top G.
Yeah.
You're not gonna believe that.
The actual top G does not believe you're top G. He thinks you are fake. So, but who are you trying to? But no, please tell us about yourself.
So basically, we've come to do podcast and basically just like speak to you, Sundeep, man. So I just wanted to know like a bit
Sorry,
more.
Sundeep and Anand.
Oh yeah, and you.
Yeah. So
Bro, I don't think they are real.
I don't know.
No,
now
what
that you
exactly is
say
this
it, yeah.
cash flow thing?
What
So,
is
cash, so basically, we're looking for app. Obviously, can you develop apps or?
No,
No,
but
no,
that's-
don't go to the different
That was
direction.
his idea. That was not your.
Bro, I don't know anything about them
I
actually.
just realized I also don't know anything about them.
What if they are
DM'd me
actual
on-
scamsters?
They DM me on Telegram and they were like they want to do a podcast and
This guy falls
this guy's
prey.
not been talking at all, by the
Yeah.
way.
Because I have caught him red-handed.
Oh, you called me.
Well, you guys didn't do background research.
Right.
You don't know who we really are.
You're Qasim, and then who are you?
My name is Faizan.
Faizan.
Yeah.
He sounds Iranian, bro.
That sounds made
Is
up.
the
Bro. That
accent
sounds
is
like a made up name. I don't know.
Bro, can you tell me? I actually did not know.
Cashflow Convos. Guys, we'll be right back. I'm just doing a bit of research. Sorry. Gosh.
Bro, I'm serious.
Wait,
Because this
wait.
guy, we were supposed to do some podcast together. He said, oh, hold on, there is a cash flow thing going on.
They said they're like gonna have like this
Cash flow?
revolutionary. No, see, bro, like Cashflow Convos. See?
Bro, they could be one of the scamsters pretending to make money and she is driving fancy car. He will say, I made this money through crypto, selling some coins of there. He will say, buy my Punjabi coin. You are Punjabi, right?
Yeah, Punjabi.
You're Punjabi?
Yeah.
Can you speak a little Punjabi?
Tunak tunak tung tunak tunak tung tanana.
I'll sing.
You can sing a
what's that
song.
No, don't sing a song. Say something in Punjabi.
आपका नाम क्या है?
That's it.
Bro, I,
Bro. Guys, I'm so
bro,
sorry.
this
I
is
don't.
the reason. Here, hold.
आप
Anyway.
समोसा नहीं खाते?
That's Hindi. That's Urdu.
Guys,
Guys,
I'm
I don't
leaving.
know. I just want to plug this in really quick. We're going to be in London, July 25th, Carrigan Hall. Buy your tickets right now, guys. It's going quick. We're going to be with Sean. My parents are divorced. Abs Ali, Sandeep Fernandez, and Anand Raman.
Yeah, that is me. You don't have to say Sundeep Fernandez. They know it is me.
Yeah, but it's like a plug. So like it's going to be one long.
Plug. You need to plug your mouth. No, actually, I wanted to say you need to plug your.
Wait, you're quite old. How do you correlate with the young man
Whoa,
here?
whoa.
Yeah. Let's
Whoa.
go more into
Bro,
that,
there are
actually.
some
Yeah, that's
lines
good.
that you should not have crossed.
No. This is interesting. Cash
Cut
flow.
all this.
Yeah, so
Delete.
how do you do a duo with the young gentleman here? He's
Yeah.
quite young, isn't it?
I represent generation.
Yeah.
Yeah, you-
Generation nobody.
No, like
This guy does not even know. Anyway, I
I'm
don't
a
know.
millennium. A millennial. Millennial. And he's as old as the Millennium Falcon, guys.
Wait, how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
35.
35.
I know I look like
you look
20.
older, 50.
Really?
50 years old. Maybe the hair's.
Bro, this is the time you are supposed to. I think when he was quiet was better. Yeah, you just be a passive observer.
Yeah. No, I know you can do a good accent of him. Can you do an accent of him?
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does really good.
Very nice to meet you guys today. And guys, today we have in our studio two very famous scamsters from the UK who I might add.
No, bro, don't say like that, scamster. It's not nice.
But you started it.
No. And they will end it.
Yeah. So can you do an accent of Anand?
I am the top G. And I will not listen to anything.
That's still your accent.
You are broke. Brokey.
Bro, that's an impression of Tate. It's not even an impression of me. And also,
Yeah,
I
but
give such a good impression of you. Can you give?
This guy does at least 20 impressions and all of them are fake. That just shows that he is fake.
No, that means I'm good at impersonating people.
And
That
what?
means I have a good
He
character.
is a good take on Tate. Bro, that is
That-
gold.
that was-
Everybody. Nobody is watching. Anyway.
Yeah.
So,
So you could do Andrew Tate as well, can you?
Yeah, that's true. I have a lot of enemies. I want this to be very clear. The media machine propagates lies about me, but my father always had a saying. My unmatched perspicacity, coupled with sheer indefatigability, makes me a feared opponent in any realm of human endeavor. And I am sat here with this buffoon that doesn't know anything about capsule convos.
Oh, that's crazy.
Buffoon.
That's decent. I feel like now I need to see like the real Tate with Sundeep now, man.
That would be insane.
Yeah.
So how do people become entrepreneur? How do you become successful? Give the people
See,
advice.
the secret to success is you should just be. If people run after happiness, right? They say, when I reach that, I'll be happy. But the thing is, the secret to success is just something inside you inherently makes you feel connected. Connection is more important than happiness because happiness is fleeting. Within 10-15 minutes, you are going to get bored, or you will get bored with something eventually. Because the brain is all stimulating hormones, especially dopamine and serotonin, just to keep you hooked on something for a certain period of time. But that is just stimulating you to jump to another thing.
Same like Instagram scrolling, TikTok.
Yeah.
So if you are inherently, people say, oh, you should do what you are passionate about, but they don't describe what you are bloody passionate about and what is the meaning of passionate, how long it will last. Because you have 16 hours in a day. 16 hours that you are
There's
awake.
24 hours in a day.
8 hours you are sleeping.
All right.
So 16 hours in a day, whatever you are doing, are you only getting a kick or enjoyment out of it? Like it's a hormonal thing, right? So I can sit 16 hours on a day and scroll TikTok, Instagram non-stop. And I will be sort of, can you say, happy, right? But that will not last because the next day you are dead mentally. So if something inside you feels like this is how I should be living my life, and that is your true nature, your intrinsic quality. So it can be any profession, it can be just anything. Just you cannot call it happiness, you cannot call it bliss, you cannot call it enjoyment. All of those words are basically drugs.
Drugs.
Your body is giving drug to you, right?
Right.
In order for you to go and achieve something. So people are going in the wrong direction. Oh, I want to be happy. You can drink a cup of hot coffee and you say, oh, I'm happy now. But that happiness will last for an hour. Tomorrow, you go and...
Bro, they asked how to become an entrepreneur.
Wait, I'm coming to that topic.
Okay.
People like him are impatient generation. That is why this generation is going to end the world. That is why there is a book called Sixth Extinction. Please read that book.
So dark and depressing.
It is dark and depressing. Just don't know how you guys will survive. Anyway.
So would you say you're successful?
I am successful. Again, the definition is what is successful in your perspective. If you are saying successful for you is having enough bank balance, having a nice, loving family, having a job that is satisfying me 100%, is very important for me to know the criteria of your success parameters.
What's the criteria for your success?
For me, I should just feel that I am contributing in some way to the world, but at the same time, not at the expense of me. I should feel satisfied.
What, at the expense of him?
No, I should feel satisfied in my heart and soul. So if I am doing comedy and I feel people are enjoying that content of mine, and that I don't necessarily want to get money out of it. But if I am going to think by doing this, I can also make money, then suddenly I have moved away from my intrinsic quality. And now the whole heart and soul of what I was doing is disappeared. Now I'm just doing what Instagram wants me to do to get viral, what TikTok wants me to do to get viral. So I am not really true to my nature. And then that becomes, then you say, oh, you have everything in the world and you're not happy. That happiness is different again. So for a long period of time, I've done a lot of professions. I've been working in so many different aspects, always searching for that elusive, once I have this, I'm sure this is my connection and all. And I've realized It's not about the profession. It's not about like this conversation that we are having.
Yeah.
I would say is so organic and so appealing to each other's, individual nature, like he was sitting quiet and then he was fixated on my age, like he's coming out of his shell to attack me. So he's basically a guy who likes to roast people. He's just not open, but he can be a very good roaster.
Yeah.
And you are a person who wants to know more about people rather than people knowing about you. So that is again a very great trait.
Yeah, it's the journey, and it's about like us having this conversation is what brings happiness, is about that. The money is a byproduct of that. But if you have your true purpose or your dharma in life, then that is kind of essentially what will keep you on the right trajectory. That's something that's
Yeah,
really
I didn't really
important.
ask you about it, but yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Dharma. Shout
Guys,
out to
I-
Dharma Productions.
No, this is
Karan Johar.
ridiculous,
If
guys.
he's
I mean,
watching
I
this, he
thought-
can take me into Bollywood. Dharma Production is Karan Johar.
Did you ever work
Bro,
I'm gonna have to
you're
teach him a
supposed-
couple of things.
with, did you ever work with
Coffee.
Salman
You could
or
have Googled
Shah
it.
Rukh Khan?
He's thinking, what the hell is this? After this, he'll be like,
Is this first
sorry,
day?
I actually, no.
I told him not to laugh, so he stopped laughing after that.
No, he's not finding it funny.
Yeah, so
anymore.
you said you like doing what makes you happy. So has anything ever made you sad in your career?
Yeah, all the time. I mean, even this conversation in between, I feel sad. I feel
What is that?
depressed. I feel,
Lonely.
especially when this guy talks, it makes me feel sad and depressed. It's like, how? Has he not? Did he not be prepared for this? Guys,
So-
these are the 5 things you should never ask this guy.
Yeah. So you said that. So he makes you sad, right?
Hmm.
So have you ever had like hate in general in the comedy industry, like whether it's from like you might have had like fans, but I'm talking about like people like peers. Have you ever had like hate amongst like
Yeah,
other
there's a lot
comedians?
of that in the circle. I mean, like, you have to be wary of it. I think, like, just moving forward with it, and don't say you didn't ask me the question.
No, I'm doing no.
No, but I think that happens a lot in comedy. But like, you have to keep moving past it, because like people will just keep talking, and then sooner or later they'll ask you like why you're doing it, and then afterwards they'll ask you how you did it. It's so.
What I feel is that people who hate you, you should not be worried about them or concerned about it, because that is a natural state of existence. That's the natural state of the universe functioning. 99% of matter is antimatter. Anything you put down is gravity. But it's very natural for people to think negative.
Right.
So if I put this thing down, I think this was by one of the guru on Gaur Gopal Das. So he says that when you put something down, it's going down, it's gravity, right? It's negative thing is like that. It's very easy to get negative. But when you try to pick up that same thing up, it's anti-gravity. Now, that is positive. So anytime you want to think positive, it's going to take a lot of difficulty. So people who write a lot of negative comments, so people write many comments in my videos also. That is 10% of people who say, this guy is not funny. Why are you doing video with this guy? And I'm happy they are writing that, because I can see there are people who do it just because they are jealous, or maybe they just hate me. They are thinking how this guy became viral. He's not at all funny. And maybe they are true. And there are people who are just writing because they want attention. Now, what about the 90% of people who are writing good about me? Why I'm looking at that 10% is because the brain is wired like that. From evolutionary perspective, brain is always looking for dangers. If you were living in tribal communities for hundreds of thousands of years, last 200 years only, we are living in this concrete made jungle. So the brain is always primed to see anything is negative,
Out of
danger.
place. Sometimes it's just that one comment that sticks out like a sore thumb. Even if there's 100 comments, you fixate on that one.
Yeah, and he is very sensitive to that. So he will always tell me, bro, this is how I said, where was that? And then I check. 95% of comment is positive. That 2 or 3 comment is like, this is the...
Bro, I never said that. I mean, I get a
What
lot
was
of...
that comment? There was one comment where you...
Which one?
where they said that something they said. I can't remember.
Hmm.
So the point here, what I'm trying to say is that yes, there is hate, yes, there is jealousy, yes, there is, but why are we bothered about it? I mean, if what you are doing is true to your heart and nature, like of course you should not do something which is very wrong for the society that we have created. This is a man-made society. So if something is not going as per the system that the society has primed it for, you're not supposed to go and do that act and say, oh, this is true to my nature. No. So you have to question your nature, first of all. And if your nature is like spreading hate, that is antimatter.
So you're saying don't read the comments, basically.
No, read the comment and be see if 90% of comment is negative, that means something you are doing is not appealing to the masses. And you will say, no, this is my true nature, I'll do what I want to do. So what are you trying to say? Are you trying to say I'm here to spread negativity?
No, yeah, I don't.
But you know, with the negativity, do you sometimes take that as feedback? Maybe like
I will see if I feel it is really important.
Founded in reality, and if it has some basis.
Because see, I can't be perfect. And no matter how much I'm trying to be perfect and appeal to everybody,
You
there
don't
is
have to tell
always
me
be
twice.
people who will say that this is not funny at all. You know, like, and it is okay. But if 90% of people say you're not funny, I would like to know why they think I'm not funny.
It just gets a bit much sometimes, because when we have polls up, right, like 99% of people will vote for Sundeep and 1% votes for me. And I know it doesn't make any sense, because the thing literally happens, like, let's say we have a hot chip challenge. Sundeep threw the chip under his chair. I ended up eating the chip and got hospitalized. I'm like, did Sundeep eat the chip? 99% yes, Sundeep ate the chip. He's our Lord and Savior. How do I deal with that now, guys?
No, but again, the context is very important. So he is the authoritarian player in our dynamic, and I am the underdog.
Yeah.
I am the common man. So I'm fighting against the system in a way. Like whenever you go for an interview, the authoritarian person on the other end is trying to, like
Tell it as it
downplay,
is,
like, and this
yeah.
guy is like, I want this job. And he will say whatever to get the job. And he'll say all scripted answers. I don't want this for this. I want it for money.
No, they don't know if it's scripted or not. Don't reveal everything.
No, scripted in the sense the answers that you go and tell in a job, actual job interview.
Right. In an actual job, not our videos.
Yeah.
So no, our videos are
Freestyle, yeah?
Really real, authentic.
no. I would say 50% we have a direction of what script we want to go for, and then the other 50% is organic. So if we go into a studio and just say that we'll be 100% organic, yes, something good will come out of it, but the success ratio is much less. So rather, what we do is we go on a Google Meet or we meet in person, which is very rare nowadays. We do Google Meet and we usually brainstorm some ideas.
Yeah.
And a lot of WhatsApp messages. So through that, we have 5 or 6 scripts, and then we go into the studio and then we play on that.
It's funny enough, because a lot of the, like, I would say personally, I don't know, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, I think in real life, it's almost like how Sundeep operates with Excel sheets, and he likes to put everything down on paper. He's very disciplined and regimented in his life. He's almost more of the authoritarian, and I'm more of the carefree, aloof. I'm like, it's happening. I'm impulsive.
In real life, it's the opposite.
In real life, it's almost the opposite, which is
that's
interesting.
So you say you quit your job,
Yeah.
and you're doing this full-time comedy.
Yeah.
Sandeep, when are you handing your resignation?
No, like I'm currently kind of enjoying my...
You found that very funny.
I feel like this is on to Sundeep.
You're not handing in your resignation.
Yeah, see, the one question he had for you is, when are you going to be jobless? That's it.
Like I want to roast him back so badly.
Do it, bro, do it.
Go for it. I'm up for it.
Oh, yo,
Sandeep's brutal at
to smoke.
roasting, by the way. He's really crazy at roasting. So.
No, like I enjoy my job at the moment. And
For anyone watching.
and it's like it's at a point where I feel that I am not able to contribute enough time to my real profession. Like because you need a profession to survive. You can't be like, oh, I am true to my nature and I'll do whatever shit what is coming. Then tomorrow you'll not have food, clothing, and shelter. And I believe in very much of the minimalism. I was not minimalistic. But now I'm more about minimalistic. I want to go towards that, because people want to hoard so many things and have so many things to show off. But then it is not really making them true to their nature. So I'm going towards that direction.
No.
And when that happens, then obviously I would like to see what I can. Because right now I'm in a very confused state of mindset. I don't know if what I'm doing right now, content creation on social media, am I doing it to appeal now to the masses, or am I doing it for money, or am I just doing it because I enjoy the fact that I'm making people laugh, and when they come home and they watch my video, they feel good about it. Not
Relief,
in a
yeah.
silly kind of way, because there are a lot of silly videos and it is fun, and even I watch them. But something in that video makes them realize, oh yeah, like it gives them a different perspective on a serious topic. So I want to do something which is meaningful at the same time in a humorous way.
I've often asked him how much would it take for him to quit his job, like because we have cash flow coming in. But like it's like how much would be required for him to.
Yeah.
But then also it's like he's he has a mentality of like he's regimented in his job, and he that's something that's he's been with for a long
Passionate
time.
about.
So he's passionate about it.
And that is why, guys, come and watch our show in London.
Absolutely.
Cadogan Hall, 25th of this month, which is
25th
July
this month, yeah.
2024.
DMW.show. Link is DMW.show, and it's down in the description as well.
Yeah, we'll probably be there as well.
Yeah, that'll
be
be
there.
sick.
And it will be really funny show. We'll be roasting each other. We'll be doing improv comedy, and which is just basically improv means doing things on the spot, like this podcast. We had no
Who
plan.
knows? Who knows? We might be on stage as well.
Yeah.
And ladies and gentlemen, by the time this podcast comes out, me and Sundeep should have surpassed 200,000 subscribers on YouTube. I would like to...
Big up, man.
Can you be a little bit more excited, bro?
I'm excited.
This is a huge milestone for
For
us.
me, numbers don't matter. For me, what that matters is the love. Of the people.
Crazy.
Right, guys. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, hit that bell notification as well. And make sure, guys, to go check out Cashflow Convos for very interesting conversations with like-minded individuals, entrepreneurs, people in the business mindset. And you guys, stay tuned. Hopefully, we're going to have more podcasts coming soon with interesting guests.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much.
100%, man. It's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure having
Thank
you guys
you,
on.
Anand and Sundeep, for coming on
Thank you.
Very
and
nice.
sharing your jokes
Yeah.
and
Especially
the
Sundeep.
cash flow.
Appreciate Sundeep coming on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll let you know when the app is coming out.
This is the first podcast I was part of where I did not learn anything about the topic that we were supposed to be talking about. So this is how, guys, people waste time on internet. When you watch Instagram and TikTok, and then you realize 5 hours went by. What did I learn? Nothing. And that is life. Life is nothing.
And cut.
There you guys have it.
Thank you,
Life
guys.
is nothing.
Make sure you
On that
subscribe to
note,
Cashflow Convos.
Thank you guys.
And
We'll see you in the next one.
Take care.
And subscribe to these guys. These guys have been wonderful. And yeah, go to the show.
Hell yeah.
take care.
Give it up.
Bye.
Wow.
It was alright, yeah?
Crazy, yeah.
Oh, bro, that was...
But what